Okay, guys, let's cut straight forward to the topic. The USD. I told you before, many videos before about it. We can see here that the price has crossed over the two moving averages, has crossed over the trending line. Let's look at this. This is the weekly chart. Not in it yet. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? A triangle or a falling wedge, but the price is barely breaking over the trend line. Yeah, the volume isn't. There's a small candle here, and the price has crossed over a small inside candle, inside bar, and the price has just crossed over broke the previous high and crossed the trend line, crossed the two moving average. Isn't this beautiful? Yet one tiny thing that the fundamentals aren't great, so I may wait a week or so before I enter this trade. But this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. We're talking since 20, a trend line has formed since 2012, maybe 2011 till today. Now it's time to burst. The price went barely to the zeros area. Now maybe it's time to go back to the one area. So if I would like to take a forex long-term trade, I would go for this one. But the fundamentals, as you know, my style of trading, I'm a fundamental first, then technical. Fundamentals aren't that great, so possibly next week is going to be choppy or sideways, or a little bit retest for that level before it skyrocket to the upwards. So we see here, even many months ago, before the price made a spike to the bottom to touch and complete the cycle and go upwards from that point. That's fantastic. I'm just waiting for the fundamentals to give me the green light to enter. Then the possibility is that the price may go upwards up to 1 point something, which is almost 5,000 pips, but it's going to take a while until it reaches that level. It's not going to be an easy trade. So let's move to the most important pair in the forex market, euro dollar. Okay, this is the weekly. The price is no new. It's just moving sideways. My targets are the same. If I'm going to enter this, I'm not entering into the euro dollar, but its fundamentals aren't great for the pair. But the price is weakening here, is making pins, and I'm expecting this to go lower on the long term to 1.0807. The reasons go back to the previous videos. Okay, what else? The euro kiwi has a good fundamentals. This is the weekly chart. The price has formed head and shoulders. Let me draw the neckline here. This is the weekly chart. Once the price breaks under this line and the exponential moving average, I will be shorting. Fundamentals giving me the green light. Technicals are great. I will be shorting this. Oh, don't forget that it has broken this trend line also and retested it. So it's very obvious that the price will break this neckline sooner or later. All right. What else? Also pound, USD have great fundamentals. This is the weekly. The price is over the two moving averages. It's more likely to be bullish, which is against, which is some kind weird because I'm expecting forecasting for the euro dollar to go lower. Let's go to the dollar index for a moment. Okay, this is the dollar index. We see that it has formed a rising trend line since 2011. We are in a very sensitive pace. Either the price is going to rebound to the upwards or it's going to break the trend line. It's very sensitive actually. Very, 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 very sensitive point here. So the previous time when the dollar was the same was back in 2021 or 2020 to 2021, the COVID period, and 2011. So we should all be cautious. The price here has formed double top, then rebounded to upwards. The price here was also in 2011 double bottom and rebounds to the upwards double bottom here. Now it has formed double bottom, and this is the third time, which is somehow different from the unusual movement for the dollar downwards. If it broke under this, it's going to go like parabolic to the downside. Okay, so let's look at the S&P. I'm going to talk on the Bitcoin shortly. I told you about this trend line. It has been disrupted. Okay, this 5 elite waves, it's going upwards like crazy. I'm not touching it, despite it has formed all-time highs, but I'm not touching it. Let's look at the usual suspects. Magnificent Seven. And yeah, Microsoft, as usual, has broken under the neckline and retesting it. Let's look at Apple. Oh, it's has started to fall toward the EMA. Um, let's look at Facebook. Nothing interesting. Okay, so let's move to the Bitcoin because I don't want to make it long video. Okay, the Bitcoin, it's still loading. The Bitcoin, I told you before that it has formed 5 elite waves and the price is correcting. I told you over and over and over it's going to go lower and lower, and now it has formed some kind of triangle here. Let me show you how it looks like. Or a flag or pennant, call it whatever you would like to call it. Once it breaks this line, I'm going to be shorting it. It's under the two moving averages. It's a correctional for the 5 elite waves. If you are much more conservative, wait until the price goes lower and lower and just be buyer after that. I believe the fair place it can go towards is going to be the 70s. Below that, I don't know. if it can go lower than that. There is a falling trend here since 2021, rising trend since it has touched the upper line and went lower. So don't forget to subscribe because you are going to learn a lot from this channel. And be careful with risk management, not to lose all of your money. I've done it before and I didn't start to win and attract money unless I put stop loss for each and every trade I enter. Good luck for all of us.